Well, get out of that kitchen and rattle those pots and pans. Well, get out of that kitchen and rattle those pots and pans. Well, my breakfast, cause I'm a hungry man. I believe to my soul, he'll the devil is not on home. I believe to my soul, he'll the devil is not on home. Well, the harder I work, the faster my money goes. Well, and shake, rattle, roll. Shake, rattle, roll. Shake, rattle, roll. Shake, rattle, roll. Well, you want to do right to save your doggone soul. Play it, Donovan. Like a wild cat peeping in the seafood store. I ain't looking at you until you ain't no child no more. Where you wearing them dresses, sun come shining through. Where you wearing them dresses, sun come shining through. I can't believe my eyes on the mess belongs to you. I said shake, rattle, roll. Shake, rattle, roll. I say shake, rattle, roll. Shake, rattle, roll. Well, you want to do right to save your doggone soul. Play it again. Well, I've been holding hills way down underneath. Way down underneath. You made me roll my eyes and then you made me grit my teeth. Well, shake, rattle, roll. Shake, rattle, roll. Shake, rattle, roll. Shake, rattle, roll. When you want to do right, say it on the soul. Oh, thank you. Good evening. How many Elvis fans do we have here in Port Charlotte tonight? All of you. Okay. Well, how many of you have seen me before? How many of you have never seen me? How do you know it's me? Well, she told you. Okay. Just listen to her. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out and spending your evening with us. Right now, we'd like to take you to 1956. Was anybody around back then? There's a lot of liars in here. Well, see if you remember this one. Well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, can't go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. You can knock me down, step on my face, slander my name all over the place. Do anything that you want to do. Honey, lay off of my shoes and don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Ladies and gentlemen, Donovan Christenson. You can burn my house, steal my car, drink my liquor from an old fruit jar. Do anything that you want to do. Honey, lay off of my shoes and don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Play it again. Well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show. Stamp on my blue suede shoe. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoe. Everybody! Well, it's blue, blue, blue suede shoe. Blue, blue, blue suede shoe. Yeah, blue, blue, blue suede shoe, baby. Blue, blue, blue suede shoe. Well, you can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoe. Thank you. Thank you very much. One more time, please, for the Blue Suede Band. We're going to take you 1956 right now, and if you don't know this next song, you shouldn't have bought a ticket to the show. Because there's no hope for you as an Elvis fan. If you don't know Elvis's biggest selling record of all time, he recorded it in 1956. And for 35 years, not until Whitney Houston recorded I Will Always Love You by Dolly Parton was this record broken. So for 35 years, ladies and gentlemen, this song right here was the #1 selling record of all time. Let's do it. You know I can't be found, see I'm all alone. Well, if you can't come around, at least please tell the phone. Don't be cruel. How y'all doing back there? Your heart is true. Well, baby, if I made you mad, something that I might have said, please let's forget in the past. Well, the future looks bright ahead. Don't be cruel. Your heart is true. I don't want no high love, but baby, it's still you I'm thinking of. Don't stop thinking of me. Don't make me feel this way. Well, come on over here and love me. You know what I want you to say. Don't be cruel. Ain't that right, Doc? Your heart is true. Well, why should we be apart? I really love you, baby, cross my heart. Well, let's walk up to the preacher. And you know you have me, and I know that I'll have you. Don't be cruel, your heart is true. Well, I don't want no high love, baby, it's still you I'm thinking of. That's all, folks. Good night. Don't be cruel. Your heart is true. Everybody, come on. Don't be cruel. Your heart is true. Well, I don't want no high love. Baby, it's just you I love. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Whew. Good Lord. It's hot in here, man. That's my face. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Lord. It's a hot time in Florida. Rainy night in Georgia. What are we doing? Can I take you back to 1963? Thank you, Mom. All together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sister, don't you? Oh, sister, don't you? Oh, sister, don't you kiss me once or twice? Say it's very nice and then you run. Oh, sister, don't you do what your big sister done? Well, I dated your big sister and I took her to a show. Well, I went for some candy, along came Jim Dandy and it snuck right out the door. Oh, sister, don't you? Oh, sister, don't you? Oh, sister, don't you kiss me once or twice. Say it's very nice and then you run. Oh, sister, don't you know what your big sister done? Well, I used to pull your pigtails and pinch your turnip. Well, but you've been growing, baby, it's been showing from your hand down to your toe. Well, sister, don't you? Well, sister, don't you? Well, sister, don't you kiss me once or twice? Say it's very nice and then you run. Well, sister, don't you do what your big sister does? Every time I see your sister, well, she got somebody new. Yes, she does. You mean that she's evil? A little old boy evil, guess I'll try my love with you. Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you? Little sister, don't you kiss me once or twice? Say it's very nice and then you run. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister does? Take it on, behind. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister does? One more time. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister does? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Tonight is like our 10th show in a row with no break. So I'm surprised I don't sound more like Rod Stewart tonight. Or Bob Seger. I hope I sound okay. Thank you. If you don't mind, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to slow it down just a little bit and do one of those famous, beautiful Elvis Presley love songs from the 1950s. Is that all right? Yeah! Because I'm doing it anyhow. I want you, I need you. I love you. Let's go. Hold me close, hold me tight, make me thrill with delight. Let me know where I stand from the start. I want you, I need you, I love you with all my heart. Every time that you're near, all my cares disappear. Darling, you're holy light living for. Well, I want you, I need you, I love you more and more. Well, I thought I could live when I romance. It just does that, you know. Until you came to me. But now I know that I will go on loving you eternally. Won't you please be my home? Never leave me alone. 'Cause I die every time we're apart. How you doing? I want you, Rosie. I need you. I love you. How you doing, man? With all my heart. Oh, well, I thought I could live with a romance until you came to me. But now I know that I will go on loving you eternally. Won't you please be my home? Never leave me alone. 'Cause I die every time we're apart. Oh, well, I want you, I need you, I love you with all my heart. All right, yeah. Woo. Thank you very much. I'm going to take it back to 1956 with Elvis Presley's very first million-selling record. The very first thing Elvis ever recorded that made him the king of rock and roll was this song right here. People like Elton John, they put this song as their #1 influence that made them want to do rock and roll. So this is a song that started it all, 1956. Hit me an E chord. That was it. Really? It was the shortest song he ever made. Well, since my baby left me, I don't want to do that one. I've found a new place to dwell, down at the end of Lonely Street at Heartbreak Hotel. I've been so lonely, baby. I've been so lonely. I've been so lonely, I could die. Oh, though it's always crowded, you still can find some room for broken-hearted lovers to cry my gloom. I've been so lonely, baby. I've been so lonely. I've been so lonely, I could die. Now the bell upstairs keep flowing, the desk clerks dressed in black. They've been so long down lonely street, a little left on the back and beers. Wake up. Well, they've been so lonely, they could die. Well, if your baby leaves you, you got a tale to tell. Just take a walk down Lonely Street to Heartbreak Hotel, where you've been so lonely, baby. You've been so lonely. You've been so lonely, you could die. Play the blues. Let's hear for Patrick Green on the keyboards. Well, if your baby leaves you, you got a tale to tell. Wait. Ken, turn the house lights up. I got to see these faces. Wait. I want you to get your ticket out and look at it. Make sure it says Elvis Show, not Jimmy Buffett. I know how you Florida people are. If it ain't cheeseburgers and Cape Coral, you don't know it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an Elvis tribute show, and the song I'm singing is the biggest Elvis record of all time. I don't know why you're cheering. You should be booing. You didn't know the words. Well, you did, but 99.999% didn't know it. So, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to say, if your baby leaves you, you got a tale to tell. Just take a walk down Lonely Street to... You got it. Now, if your baby leaves you, you got a tale to tell. Yeah. Well, you've been so lonely, baby. You'll be so lonely. You'll be so lonely. You could die. No! Wait. Wait. Shh. Whose cell phone was that? Wait, come here. Bring it up here. Bring it up here. And call whoever that was that just interrupted my show. No, come right up here. I want to talk to them. Bring it up here. What's your name, Dorothy? This is Lisa Marie. Oh, that's very convenient. Hi, Lisa Marie. How you doing, honey? Hi. My name's Dwight Icenhower. I do a tribute to Elvis show, and you just called during the most beautiful song, ruined it. Here, I hung up on her. Turn your phone off. Love me tender. Love me tender. I'm teasing, honey, really. No, I'm not. Tell me you're all mine, and I'll be yours through all the years till the end of time. Sing it with me. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me dear. How you doing, honey? Tell me you are mine. How you doing, man? I love your style. I'll be yours through all the years until the end of time. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. Thank you, honey. For she got me. I love you, and I always will. How you doing, man? Love me tender, love me dear. Hello. Tell me you are mine. It's a tough way to make a living, boy, I tell you. I'll be yours for all the years till we lose our minds. Love me tender. How you doing, honey? Love me true. All my dreams fulfill. How you doing, dear? For my darling, I love you, and I'm not going to kiss you because your husband's looking at me going, you dirty son of a... No. Love me, dear. And I'm not going to kiss you, period. How you doing, honey? I'll be yours through all the years till the end of time. Oh, love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For you know that I love you. Here we go. And I always will. Thank you, honey. Yeah. Thank you very much. Woo. You guys are a great audience tonight. Thank you so much. One more time for this fantastic band doing a great job for you. We're going to take it right now to the 1960s with a little song called You're the Devil in Disguise. I like it. Oh! You look like an angel. That's right, Rhonda. You talk like an angel. You walk like an angel. But I got wise. You're the devil devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. Help me out now. Oh, yes, you are. All right. You fooled me with your kisses. You cheated and you stayed. Heaven knows how you lied to me. You're not the way you sing. You're looking like an angel. You walk like an angel. You talk like an angel. But he got wise. You're the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. Devil in disguise. Oh. I thought that I was in heaven, but I was sure surprised. Heaven help me, I didn't see the devil in your eyes. You look like an angel. You walk like an angel. I want to hear you. You talk like an angel, but I got wise. Oh, yes, you are. Devil in disguise. Ooh. Oh, play it, Donovan. Oh, yeah. Come on. Oh. You the devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. Devil in disguise. Ooh. Devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. Devil in disguise. Oh, yes, you are. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce this band to you real quick. We got a few more songs before we take a short 2-hour break. No, but ladies and gentlemen, I've been working with this guy for about 8 years now, and he's a phenomenal piano player and multi-keyboardist. Say hello to Mr. Patrick Green. Pat the Hat. That's what we call him when we can't remember his name. Pat the Hat. And that pertains to me. I just learned his name about a week ago. I was calling him, Michael or something, I don't know. I sold a fedora. Ladies and gentlemen, me and this guy, we've been playing music together for about 18 years now. And he's my friend, he's my good friend. Ladies and gentlemen, on the bass guitar, Mr. Paul Case on the bass. Yeah. Yeah, oh, you got a fan club tonight. And he's also the world's greatest Peter Noon look-alike. Mrs. Brown, you've got a lovely daughter. No, stop. He does look like him, though. I've played with Peter Noon on a cruise. Peter Noon was on there with a super nice guy, and he does look like that. Paul, you just need to grow your hair out a little bit more. You got it down, man. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, me and this guy have been playing music together for over 10 years now when he joined our band. Just a few years back, and yesterday when I pulled into Visani, I saw a white vehicle pulled over right in front of Visani by a cop, and the lights were going just 90 miles an hour, and I said, what idiot is being pulled over? Right in, I mean, you're getting ready to park in this sucker, you know. Yeah, he's been following since Key West. No, but thank God he didn't get a ticket. He did not get a ticket. He got a warning, and I said, oh man, thank God. Ladies and gentlemen, he's one of the finest drummers I've ever heard in my life on any song you've ever heard in your life. So he's phenomenal. He's been on Grammy-nominated albums, ladies and gentlemen, in the Latina community. And he's a phenomenal drummer and a great guy I've been working with 10 years. Let's hear it for Mr. Visani Care on the drums. Yeah. He came to me, right, we were getting ready to do our sound check, and we were like, where's Visani? where's he at? And then he sent me a text. He said, I'm out in front of Visani's. I'm getting a ticket. But thank God they didn't give him the ticket. Yeah. But I want to tell you something else about Visani. Every time we do a show, he travels all the way from Key West, Florida, to be here. But that's a lot closer than where he's originally from, because he's originally from Copenhagen, Denmark. One more time for Visani Kjær on the drums. Yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, right here on the lead guitar, doing a fantastic job. I've only been playing with him for just a few years now, and I work with him in several different bands. But he's a phenomenal guitar player, a great singer, and a great entertainer in his own right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it, please, for Mr. Donovan Christenson on the lead guitar. Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, last but certainly not least, is a lady who... I hope to God that's not you again, honey.
Hello.
Jesus. Just, okay, everybody look at your cell phone. Make sure it says off. Okay? Just go click that little don't mess with me button while I'm here for 2 hours. Just click it and we'll be good. Ladies and gentlemen, this lady right here, it's a pleasure to work with her. And me and her literally have been all over the world together. We've been to Denmark, Holland, Finland, Sweden, Belgium, and all over the United States, because for the past 30 years, this lady right here has been a full-time member of Elvis Presley's original Sweet Inspirations. And I'm talking about, she sang with all the guys that worked with Elvis all around the world. James Burton, Ronnie Tutts, Scotty Moore, DJ Fontana, the Jordanaires, and the original Sweet Inspirations. For 30 years, she has been a full-time Sweet Inspiration. And it's great to have her here, Miss Portia Griffin. Yeah. Can I say, you are? Who said that? I want to sing for you my favorite Elvis song of all time. And I got to sing this song with the Jordanaires out in Las Vegas in the year 2001. And it was an honor in my life to do this song. So if you don't mind, I'd like to sing for you, Are You Lonesome Tonight? Are you lonesome tonight? Does my hair look all right? Are you sorry we drifted apart? Play it, Donovan. Does your memory stray to a bright summer day when I kissed you and called you sweetheart? Or do the chairs in your parlor seem empty and bare? Do you gaze at your doorstep and picture me there? Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? Well, you know, I wonder if you're lonesome tonight. Well, you know, someone said that the world's a stage and for each must play a part. Well, fate had me playing in love with you as my sweetheart, and in Act 1 was where we met, and I loved you at first glance. You read your lines so cleverly, and you never missed a cue. Well, then came Act 2. You seemed to change, you acted strange, and why, I've never known. Honey, you lied when you said you loved me. You dirty son of a... No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. But you know, I'd rather go on to hearing your lies for than to go on living without you. Now the stage is bare, and I'm standing there with emptiness all around. What if you won't come back to me? Then they can bring the curtain down. Is your heart filled with pain? Shall I come back again? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? Thank you. Woo. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, almost, well, not quite a year ago, but soon to be a year ago, we had a very alive spirit on this stage, and he's no longer with us. I'm talking about our saxophone player, Michael Downing, who we lost to leukemia not long ago. So it's almost a year anniversary. I think the first part of June will be 1 year. But ladies and gentlemen, this song here, when I hear it, I always think of him because he was such a big part of it, because this song is saxophone heavy, and he was our saxophone player. So let's remember this song and remember Michael Downing tonight when we do it. A little song called Return the Sender. Return the sender. Return the sender. I gave a letter to the postman. Come on, everybody. He put it in his sack. Bright and early next morning, he brought my letter back. She wrote up on it. Return the sender. Address unknown. No such number. No such zone. We had a quarrel. Her lover's back. And I write, I'm sorry, but my letter keeps coming back. I went and dropped it in the mailbox. I sent a special deed. Yeah. Bright and early next morning, it came right back to me. I want to hear you now. Return the sender. No such person, no such song. This time I'm gonna take it myself, put it right in her hand. You know, and if it comes back the very next day, then I'll understand. Writing on it. Return the sender. Address unknown. No such number. No such zone. I return the sender. I return the sender. I return the sender. Woo. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to do a few more songs, and we're going to take a short little break, and I'm going to come back in the 1970s in the white jumpsuit. I'm going to grow my hair out just a little bit. Grow my sideburns. Maybe. It's hot in here. I don't know if I can get them to stick, but... Are you guys having a good time tonight? Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis Presley was drafted into the United States Army in 1958. And he was released from the Army in 1960. And the day he was released, he had a #1 song waiting to see him come home. Isn't that cool? A #1 record. What a better, there's no better way to come home from the Army than a #1 record on the charts. And this was that song in 1960. And it sounded just like this. 3, 4. It's now or never. A little bit more, Ken. Come hold me tight. You remember this one? Be mine tonight, for tomorrow will be too late. It's now or never. My love won't wait. When I first saw you, with your smile so tender, my heart was captured, my soul surrendered. I spent a lifetime waiting for the right time. Now that you're near, the time is here at last. It's now or never. Come hold me tight, kiss me, my darling, be mine tonight. For tomorrow will be too late. Listen now or never, my love won't wait. Just like a willow, we're a cry of ocean. Patrick Green. If we lost true love and sweet devotion, your lips excite me, let your arms invite me, for who knows when we'll meet again all this way. I want to hear you. Come hold me tight, kiss me, my darling, be mine tonight. For tomorrow I'll be too late. It's now or never, my love won't wait. It's now or never, my love. It's not, wait, it's not over yet. Or never, my love will wait. It's now or never, my love will wait. All right. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. You guys are great. It's really, it's all I can do to squeak out these notes. I hope I sound all right. I don't know where I'm pulling them from, but you guys are where I'm pulling it from. When you guys clap, it gives me energy, so thank you. You got to realize something. Elvis was 25 years old when he sang these songs. I'm the age Elvis was when he died, right now. Elvis was only 42 years old, and I just turned, well, I'll be 43 in May, so, yeah. So anyhow, I'm still a singing mother. If you catch me on a good day. Any day, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to do one more little song for you, and this was actually an Elvis movie. One of those movies. How many of you remember seeing some of those great Elvis movies in the 1960s? You remember that, huh? In I think it was 62, Elvis did a movie called Viva Las Vegas with a beautiful co-star. Her name was the legendary Anne Margaret, and she's still doing great to this day. I think Anne Margaret's 83 years old now. It's still beautiful. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't mind, I'm going to close this first set with one of Elvis's greatest movies. And if you know the words, sing it, and I want you to put your hands together. Are you ready? Let's do it. bright light said it's gonna set my soul on fire. I got a whole lot of money that's ready to burn. Get those stakes up high. There's 1,000 pretty women waiting out there. They're all living the devil making. Yeah, I'm just a devil with a lot of spare. Viva Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas! When how I wish, man, there were more 24 hours in the day. Even if there were 40 more, wouldn't stay a minute away. Oh, there's blackjack and poker and the roulette wheel. Portia money lost on every deal. Come on, all I need is a score and a little steal. Viva Las Vegas with your neon flashing and your willow band is crashing. All is on down the drain. Viva Las Vegas, turn the day into nighttime, turn the night into daytime. See it once, never be the same again. I said now Viva Las Vegas, Viva Las Vegas, everybody. Viva Las Vegas, Viva, Viva Las Vegas. Thank you so much. One more time for the Blue Suede Band. We'll be right back for you. Thank you.
Gentlemen, once again, please put your hands together for Dwight Icenhower and the Blue Suede Review.
Yeah, that's all right, Mama. That's all right with you. That's all right, Mama. Just any way you do, but that's all right. That's all right. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Yeah, that's all right, Mama. Any way you do. Well, Mama, she done told me. Papa done told me too. Son, that gal you're fooling with, she ain't no good for you, but that's all right. That's all right. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right, Mama. Any way you do, what you gonna do, playboy? do, and that's all right.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's all right.
That's all right.
That's all right.
Anyway you do, what you gonna do? That's all right. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Anyway you do, well, that's all right. Anyway you do. Thank you. Lord Almighty, feel my temperature rising. Yeah, high and high, it's running through to my soul. Yeah, girl, 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 you're gonna set me on fire. Brain is flaming, I don't know which way to go. Oh, this is like the sweet soul you're quiet. You light my morning sky, burning love, Donovan. Let's hear it for Donovan, ladies and gentlemen. He is coming closer, the flames will not reach in my body. Please, won't you help? Feel like I'm slipping away, yeah. Well, it's hard to breathe, chances to heave it, yeah. Lord have mercy, burning a hole where I live, yeah. Well, then you kiss and lift me high, like the sweet soul you're quiet. Like my morning star, burning love, burning love. Burning love, burning love. Well, I'm just a hugger, burning love. 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 Yeah. Thank you very much. Man, that's what I say. Woo. Good evening. My name is Wayne Newton. How do y'all like my suit tonight? You like this one? Try wearing this sucker. It's hot. Ladies and gentlemen, in 1973, I was performing what was called the Aloha from Hawaii special. And 1.4 billion people tuned in worldwide to see Elvis make history that night. And ladies and gentlemen, this is one of my favorite songs from that show. I hope you remember it. It's an old, what was the guy's name?
Marty
Robbins. It's an old Marty Robbins song called This Time, Lord, You Gave Me a Mountain. Like this. Yeah, play it, boy. Born in the heat of the desert, my mother died, giving me a life. Deprived of the love of a father, blamed for the loss of his wife. You know, I've been in a prison for something that I've never done. It's been one year after another, I climbed them one by one. Yeah, this time, Lord, you gave me a mountain. A mountain. It isn't just here any longer. You gave me a mountain this time. Oh, woman, you're tired of the heartaches, tired of the grief and the strife, oh Lord. So tired of working for nothing, just tired of being my wife. She took my one ray of sunshine, she took my pride and my joy, she took my reason for living, she took my small baby boy. Yeah, but this time, all you gave me, is I, Lord, just here any longer. Yeah, you gave me a mountain this time. Yeah, Lord, you gave me a mountain this time. Thank you. Whew. That's all. No, really, that's it. We got like 15 more songs. Is that all right? Thank you. I hope these people already left. They must not like it. No, I'm teasing. They probably had some, Jeopardy to get home to or something. Hit me an E chord. I've been traveling over mountains, even through the valleys too. I've been traveling night and day. I've been streaking on, running all the way, baby, trying to get to you. Ever since I read your letter, well, you said you love me true. I kept traveling night and day, I kept running all the way, Lord, baby, trying to get to you. When I read your love and land, then my heart began to sing. Then it was between us, yeah, but it didn't mean I just had to meet you, baby. In spite of all you put me through, I kept traveling night and day, I kept running all the way, baby, trying to get to you. And nothing that could hold me, hold me, hold me. Oh, keep me away from you. When you love me, let it told me. Yeah, that you really love me true. Lord, above you knows I love you. It was he that brought me through. Oh, when my way was dark at night, he would shine his brightest light. When I was trying to get to you, yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Is it still on? Good luck. I was putting Gorilla Glue on this sucker. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say hello to one of my good friends. She's here tonight, Miss Rhonda Conley. I love you, hon. And I know Rhonda from traveling around from all these different Elvis festivals and things, but I first met Rhonda through her mother, who would sit right here every night in this area. And her name was Joanne Blevin, and she's a beautiful lady. We lost her to cancer, but I know she's here tonight in spirit. It was her mama, and so it's good to see you here. Anytime you're here, I feel like she's here because you look just like her. So, yeah. Let's play something else. What are we doing? Hit me in A chord. Yeah. The song was called Well from 1927. Well, you gotta give me a minute. I forget what we're doing because Elvis started 400 songs with Well. Well, the best of my soul, what's wrong with me? I'm itching like a man on a bloody tree. Princely I'm acting the one as a bug. I'm all shook up. Hey, yeah. Oh, my hands are shaking and my knees are weak. I can't see me stand on my own feet. Who do you think of when your hands since you look at me? I'm all shook up. Yeah. Well, please don't ask me what's on my mind. A little shook up, but I'm feeling fine. I'm in a girl. I love best, you know my heart. Scared me to never she touched my hand. She like God, looking like a volcano top. I'm proud to say that she my buttercup for me. Oh, she got yeah. Oh, she Thank you. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, every night I like to highlight at least one member of my group, and tonight I want to highlight this lady right here to my left. Like I said earlier, she is a full-time member of the Sweet Inspirations, Elvis Presley's original Sweet Inspirations. Now the Sweet Inspirations performed 1,200 concerts with Elvis from 1969 until we lost Elvis at his last concert in Indianapolis, 1977. But the Sweet Inspirations performed every show from that point to that point. And ladies and gentlemen, through the years we've lost certain members of the Sweet Inspirations, but Portia Griffin has been filling in for them, the ones that we've lost ever since. And it's been so... No, I know. But she was there. She was there with the ones that we've... Listen, I have been with all of the Sweet Inspirations, including Portia. So it's Myrna, who else? Sylvia and Estelle and Sissy. The only one I've never worked with was Sissy yet. And when we say Sissy, we're talking about Sissy Houston, the mother of Whitney Houston. And you've performed with her, right? That's right. I haven't. Maybe, well, I don't know. Does she perform anymore?
I don't think so, because she's about 89.
She's 89 years old. Yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, I think at one point, maybe, in the near future, we might be able to get Portia and the original Estelle Brown of the Sweet Inspirations. We might be able to get her here. Would you come back and see Elvis's original, Sweet? Yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, this lady right here, I tell you, she has been with the Sweet Inspirations for 30 years, and all around the world, playing with Elvis Presley's original band and the original Sweet Inspirations. And if you cheer loud enough, but only if you cheer loud enough, we might be able to get her to do a little bit of an Aretha Franklin song. I don't know. That's it's about a 7 right now. We need to raise it. That's good. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend and yours, please make her feel welcome, Miss Portia Griffin of the Sweet Inspirations.
Thank you, Dwight. How y'all doing tonight? All right. I feel pretty good myself. Looking out on the morning rain, I used to feel so uninspired. But when I knew I had to face another day, Lord, it made me feel so tired. Before the day I met you, and life was so unkind, but you're the key to my peace of mind. 'Cause you make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman. And when my soul was in the lost and found, you came along to claim me. I did not know just what was wrong with me, till your kiss helped me name me. No longer doubtful of what I'm living for. 'Cause if I make you happy, I don't need to do more. You make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman. Kinda makes me feel so good inside, and I just wanna be close to you. You make me feel so alive. You make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman, a natural woman. Oh, y'all too kind, thank you.
One more time for Miss Portia Griffin. Yeah. Hey, Portia, let's do a gospel song for him.
Oh, okay.
Can we do it?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do Amazing Grace, Elvis's version. Grab your mic. Let's do it. Come here. We'll do it. Ladies and gentlemen, it wouldn't be right to do an Elvis show without including at least one Elvis gospel song, right? Yeah. And to me, nobody sang this song any better than Elvis. And just me and Patrick and Portia. Ready? Sorry. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved. see when we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun. We've no less days to see God's place than when we first begun. Sing it, Portia.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now
Let's hear it for her. Come on. Amazing grace, Lord, how sweet is the sound that saved a wretch like me. When I was lost, yeah, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Was blind, but now I see. Portia Griffin! Yeah! Beautiful, beautiful. Woo. Thank you so much. We're going to take it back to 1912, right? How many of you remember the Ed Sullivan Show? Remember Elvis got in trouble for doing all the, you know. Well, he also did this next song, which was Elvis in every interview said this was his favorite song that he ever recorded. And it came from 1956 called, well, I'm not going to tell you what it was called, I'm just going to sing it. Hit me an F. Treat me like a fool, treat me being a cruel, oh, you love me. Break my feeble heart, Lord. Turn on apart, oh, you love me. Won't you let me? If you ever go, darling, I'll be awesome. Oh, so lonely. Yeah. I'll be sad and blue, crying over you, dear holy. Ready? I would beg and steal, yeah, just to feel your heart. I'll be close to mine, so close to mine. Oh, if you ever go, darling, I'll be oh so lonely, begging on my knees. I want to ask you, please, Rosie, please love me. Thank you very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you something very important. We had a lot of requests for this next song. We had a lot. I'm going to skip it anyhow. I'm just telling you, they wanted me They wanted me to do it, but I'm going to skip it because it's too hard. No, we're going to do it for him. We're going to do it. Is it okay? My hair's still okay? Thank you.
Messing it up.
Well, it's going to get messed up, honey. Every phone call that comes in, you just... Portia, I need your fan, honey. Look, I'm your father. For all you Star Wars fans. No, this song here was honestly, seriously, by request. And I want to... Elvis himself, Elvis said that this was the hardest song that he ever performed, ever, in an interview. And he once said this was 2 minutes, this song I'm about to sing was 2 minutes of pure misery for a singer. Okay. So I hope I can do it justice, because when Elvis recorded this, first of all, how many of you have been to Graceland? Yeah. Well, if you've ever been to Graceland, as soon as you walk out of the kitchen, you're in the kitchen, right? And you see this funky looking room with green shag carpeting and fuzzy furniture and hair all over everything. Well, Elvis called that his den, the man cave. But we, as Elvis fans, call it what? The jungle room, right? The jungle room. And we called it that. Elvis never called it that. He called it his den off the kitchen. And but when I was there the last time, they told me Elvis recorded his very last 2 albums in the jungle room. Because Elvis wasn't feeling well in 1976 and 1977 when we lost Elvis. So RCA Studios brought the whole studio to Graceland, and they moved out all that funky furniture, and Elvis came down in his blue silk pajamas and recorded the last 2 albums. He was in his pajamas. There's pictures of it, I promise you. And this song right here was one of his last songs he ever recorded. And if I can do it just half as good as he did it, we'll be doing okay. This song was called Hurt from 1977.
I'm sad to think that you lied to me.
Give me more, Ken.
Way down deep inside of me, you said our love was true, and we never part. Now you want someone new, and it breaks my heart.
Much more, honey, than you will ever know. And you know, my darling, well, you know I'm so hurt, because I still love you so. But even though you hurt me like nobody else could ever do, I would never hurt. Thank you. Thank you. My boy. That's all I got, man. That's it. The only thing I can do after this is wake up, Maggie. I think I got something. Oh, you want to hear that? No, you don't. Oh, they do? You want to hear Elvis does Rod Stewart? Yeah. Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wake up, Maggie, I think I got something to say to you. That's enough. That's enough. No, we're not doing it. I refuse. Johnny, be good, man. Do it. Go! All right. Course to New Orleans, I pack up in the winter on the evergreen. Stood a log cabin made of earth and wood. Lived a country boy named Johnny Be Good. Never ever learned to read or write so well. He could play guitar just like a ring in a bell. Go, go.
Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go.
Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Johnny Be Good. Play it, Donovan. Donovan! Play it, Patrick! Mr. Patrick Green! Case! Batman! Batman! Batman. Paul Case on the bass. Come on, Biani. Get crazy. I say go, Johnny, go. Biani care. Go, go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Yeah, Johnny, be good. Yeah. One more time for the Blue Suede Band. Thank you very much. I would like to dedicate this next song to you guys, the fans, because Elvis has been gone how many years now? 47?
It's coming 46 this year.
46 this year. Soon to be 40. Turn it up. Whose phone is it? She's giving it away. Who is it? Right? No. Look, come here. I want to let them know I was giving a heartfelt speech about Elvis. Where's it at? Let me see. Here it is. Recent?
47.
No, that was junk. Okay. Tell them you don't want to buy your new windows from, Windows or Us. I'm teasing, man. Okay, well, here we go. Let's try it again. What are we doing? What did I say? I don't even know. What am I on? Okay, yes. So you even know what song I skipped. That's how good you are. Okay. My gosh, it's hot in here. Take my belt off. No, you don't want me to take my belt off. You don't want it. Trust me. Without the belt, these things look like, well, I'll tell you, they look like an adult onesie. It's an adult onesie. That's all it is. Like I should be fed a bottle of milk, you know. Thank you, Donovan. Oh, Lord. Well, thanks for bringing it up, though. You guys are a great audience tonight. Thank you. Are y'all having a good time? Thank you. I've still got a lot of songs left. I'm just warning you. You know, if you got to leave, I understand. Just, you know, I'll be here. I'll do it, honey. I'll do all 429. But ladies and gentlemen, they're sitting right here. There used to be a group of two people that meant the world to me, and we lost them both within a year of each other. Barb Krause passed away of heart failure, and then Bill Krause passed away of a broken heart from losing his wife. And they sat right here every single night. And I want to dedicate this next song, and only because I know I don't even get sad anymore, because I know they're here watching every single night. I dream about them very often. They're right here. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I want to dedicate this next song to Bill and Barb Krause, two of my favorite people in the world. Let's do it. The Wonder of You. Oh, oh, oh. When no one else can understand me, when everything I do is wrong, you give me hope and consolation. You give me strength to carry on, and you're always there. You live in everything I do. That's the wonder of you. Sing it.
Wonder of you.
And when you smile, the world is brighter. You touch my hand that I'm a king. Your kiss is with a fortune. Your love of me is everything. I guess I'll never know the reason why you love me as you do. That's the wonder of you. Play it, Donovan. Sing it with me. Oh, 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 oh. Hey. I guess I am the reason why you love me as you do. That's the wonder of you. Thank you. Play it, Patrick. Ladies and gentlemen, when I was a 5-year-old kid, my mother sat me down in front of a television, and she put in, remember the VHS tapes? That was big when I was a kid. Shows how old I am. But, well, yeah, whatever. I didn't say it, you did. But she put me down in front of the TV, and she said, "Son, this is Elvis Presley." And I'll never forget it. It was the Elvis's Aloha from Hawaii special, 1973. And he came out in that white jumpsuit with the bird, with the eagle, the American eagle, red, white, and blue eagle. And as a 5-year-old kid, it touched me, and it made me affected by that. And she said, son, this is Elvis Presley. He's the king of rock and roll. And I remember it as plain as day. He came out and he did all those songs, CC Rider, Burning Love, You Gave Me a Mountain. In that order, he did those songs. And it affected me as a 5-year-old kid. So I every night from this show, and I promise you this, I call my mom every night and I talk to her and I say thank you for introducing me to the music of Elvis Presley, because my life would have never been as magical as it is now. I would have never been able to travel the world, Japan, Australia, England, Denmark, Finland, Sweden, Holland, Belgium, Spain, all over, because she did that. If I didn't know Elvis, this would never happen. So I thank her all the time for that. And this song right here was perhaps the first song I ever heard of Elvis Presley. And it affected me greatly. So I want to dedicate this song to the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley.
And now the end is near, so I face the final prayer. My friends, I'll say clear, state my case of which I'm certain. I've lived a life as full, I have traveled and every highway, oh, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I have had a few, but then again, Lord, too few to mention. I did what I had to do. I saw it through without hesitation. I planned these shorty course, each careful step along the byway, oh, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, that I belong more than I could choose. But through it all, when there was love, I hit it all, I spit it out, I faced it all, and I stood tall, and did it my way. My share of losing, and now tears subside. Find it all so amusing to think I did all that. But I didn't shine. Oh no. For what is a man? What has a God if not himself? Then he is not. Say the word he truly feels, and of the word he is. The record shows I took the blow and didn't know. I took the blow and let it my way.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You guys have been great. Thank you. Ken, can we turn the house lights up? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a certain group of men and women that we absolutely would not be here without. I'm talking about our servicemen and women. Do we have any veterans? Would you please stand so we can recognize you? I tell you what, if you're standing next to one of them, reach out and shake their hand. Tell them thank you for your freedom. Thank you, sir. God bless you, man. Because of these men and women, we can be here tonight. Okay? And ladies and gentlemen, I want to dedicate this next song to the men and women who just stood, not only to them, but to their families for their sacrifice. I want to thank all of those that we have tonight that have died for us. And I want to thank, And I want to thank all of those who are fighting for us tonight so we can be here in Port Charlotte, enjoying our freedom this evening. There's people tonight fighting for us right now so we can sit here sipping wine and enjoying a show. Let's hear it for those people. Play it, Don.
Oh, I wish I was in Atlantic Harbor. Old times they are not forgotten. Look away, look away, Dixieland.
Sing it.
Oh, I wish I was in Dixie.
Dixieland.
Help!
Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching, Lord. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. You know your daddy's bound to die. But oh, my trials will soon be over.